here's the fan favorite. Brian T-City Ortega, former two-time UFC featherweight title challenger, was undefeated when he signed with the UFC in 2014. And man, have they thrown him to the wolves. Largely, other than the title fights, he's realized a ton of success.
Yeah, he's done it very well for a real long time. Brian Ortega is a guy that in every turn he improved. He started as just a grappler, but then as his career went on, especially in the zombie fight, he looked like a world-class striker. Brian Ortega has never rested on the idea that he needs to be better, and that is why he's been so good for so long.
He's got a lot of bonuses, a lot of high-level featherweight scalps. The one thing that has eluded him is the world title, and a win tonight would certainly help that cause. Nothing quite like this in professional sports. The magnitude of a UFC title fight, and tonight all eyes are on the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, looking to add another major scalp to a resume that is full of big names already.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big names on his resume already, but this guy doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. He seems so motivated to continue to build on his legacy. He's a great champion. He's a guy that lived for that championship belt and has all the skills to hold on to that title for a really long time.
When you look at this top 15 on paper, it is just a wealth of talent, and yet this is the guy they are all chasing, and he has no intention of relinquishing the throne tonight. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Brian T-City Ortega. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Butcher.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, round one of the title fight is underway. It's going to be hard to duplicate what he did his last time out, successfully defending the belt emphatically with a knockout. Everybody's paying attention now. The target's on his back. We'll see if he can remain the hunted. All right, so the champ is here trying to add to his legacy, and few men have simultaneously realized success and entertain the masses along the way like him.
Yeah, he's special.
That's a tone setter by him there. Beautiful connection early on.
The way that he was able to walk his opponent into that shot was amazing, especially this early in the fight.
Oh, another knockdown! Inside. All right, so close call moments ago, champ, as he found a home for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way to work himself back into this fight.
Ortega's eye now closing up. All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Well, it looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that.
Oh!
And there it is. The story remains the same, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.
To watch a man come from where this guy started and become the world champion, but not only become the world champion, to remain the world champion is truly inspiring. What a performance by the champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Butcher.
Well, he wasn't much for words during fight week. He just kept saying, and still, and that's exactly how it goes down tonight. Congratulations to the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Starting to close that gap on the all-time greats, too, with this result tonight.
He is one of the greatest featherweight champions we have ever seen. He carries himself with a demeanor that says that you will not take this belt from me.